You see, this is the point. You see what happens, Karthik, is I've been trying to make that point to the very passionate Mr. Sabir Ali today, but he is under a misconception, Karthik, that these special privileges are business class traveler privileges. The fact is, somebody has got to tell Mr. Sabir Ali that the business class passenger does not necessarily have to have his purse or briefcase picked up and escorted by 4 people or jump the line or go through security in a special manner. It's only this whole feeling that, you know, we need to be, when moment we walk in, this is one place where people need to look at us and say, hey, there goes an MP. How wonderful it is that we are sharing the plane with him. As I said, one day, you will expect people to sing happy birthday for you. I have given the solution. In that case, go buy a lal batti, and you can put it on top of your heads and walk around by switching the light on, and then everybody will look at you and say, there goes a member of parliament. Happens nowhere else in the world. Senators and congressmen in the United States of America and members of parliament in the United Kingdom and across the entire world and all the continents of this world behave like normal people. But our dear MPs want to behave like they are some kind of new royalty, and they're actually angry about it. Ravi is calling from Delhi. Ravi, hi.
Yeah, hi Arnab.
Hi. Arnab, you have a question for someone?
No, I have a point to make.
Yeah, go ahead.
See, as per section Article 1053 of the Constitution, parliamentarians are only entitled to privileges in discharge, which is in discharge of their parliamentary duties, nothing beyond. And any other privileges is in abrogation to the constitutional scheme.
Yes.
And our parliamentarians, they have not enacted the law of privileges till late. It's been 64 years. They have not enacted the law. Law says they have to enact and specify the privilege.
Yeah.
So, making a circular or making a notification, it's circumventing the parliamentary scheme, the constitutional scheme.
It is. You see, that's a very good point. I want. Maybe Sabir Ali wants to answer that. Yeah. Yes, Harish Salve, you want to come in on that? Mr. Salve, I'm concerned. This problem was with Air India. Now they want to extend it to private.
Privileges is a absolutely. See, let's be very clear. Privileges which the Constitution speaks of are not personal privileges. They are privileges for functioning as a member of parliament.
Yes.
The idea being nobody should be able to prevent a member of parliament from doing what the Constitution obliges him to do.
Yes.
Function as a member of parliament.
Yes.
So if you try and prevent him from speaking, if you try and prevent him from raising issues, if you try and prevent him from access to information which he is entitled to as a representative of people, that's a breach of privilege. Within the precincts of that house, everything which he says is only regulated by the speaker. We also have limited privileges, Arnab. As a lawyer, once I'm inside Supreme Court and I'm wearing the gown, nobody can interfere in my working. It will be a contempt of the court. So these are privileges which enable you to work.
You see,
this privileges, the moment you step outside the ramparts of parliament, the privileges are left behind.
You know, Mr. Salve, Mr. Salve often heard of the trigger when Mahatma Gandhi was thrown out, of a train.
Yes.
Right? So many over a century back. And now when we look back upon that event, we almost feel that for people like Sabir Ali and Madhukar Jaitley, with respect to you, I'd like to say this to you: do not treat ordinary citizens with contempt. Because by trying to behave differently, taking... No, 1 second. The Supreme Court of India, in its December 10th, 2013 judgment has said... You treat every time, Mr. Sabir Ali, that ticket, Mr. Sabir Ali, that as a member of parliament, when you travel on that ticket, and that is a free ticket that you get, that ticket of yours, that business class ticket of yours, that business class ticket of yours, Mr. Sabir Ali, is paid by me and all tax-paying citizens. We pay for your... Mr. Sabir Ali, we pay for your business class ticket, so you better behave like we want you to behave. We pay for your business class ticket. We pay for your business class ticket.
Because the person who was taking
Mr. Sabir Ali, we pay.
Absolutely not.
Mr. Sabir Ali, have some respect for the people of this country. We pay. We pay for that business class ticket of yours, Mr. Sabir Ali. And we are telling you today, that that business class ticket does not mean that somebody will carry your bag and treat you like a baby when you go to an airport.
Whatsoever the business
have some
class,
respect, Mr. Sabir Ali.
I would like to get.
Now that's the problem, you see. That's the problem.
Not as a member of parliament. Not as a member of
Arnab,
parliament.
I want
yes,
to,
Mr.
Please.
I'm shocked at your behavior tonight, Mr. Sabir Ali. Yes, Harish Salve.
Still, I what I said.
I want to make a concrete suggestion.
I am amazed today at the position, at the arrogance being displayed here on the program by Mr. Ali.
Since we blame the British for this attitude we have, let's take a leaf out of their book. You have a facility in Heathrow. If you want VVIP, somebody receives you at the plane, takes you in a private car to the terminal, does your security, does everything and takes you out. Even your immigration is done there, but for a price.
You pay for it.
So you pay the airport and you get this facility. Otherwise you can be a minister, you will be standing in queue.
I have a suggestion.
Why not we allow airlines for those fat cats who want to pay for this service, to give them all these fancy services and use that money to make air travel cheaper for the common man.
Exactly. So I don't know. Madhukar Jaitley, you want a soft drink, pay whatever 50 rupees that you need to pay. Right? You want an alcoholic drink, pay 400 rupees. You want tea or coffee, pay for the coffee.
No. Don't take my name for those things. I never use those things.
Whether you use or not, you want them, no?
Some members of parliament.
Some members of parliament want them.
My question, no. I am not aware. Today, I am not aware what is your central point of this debate today. Whether you are interested in feeling the fact that the airline should not suffer loss, or you are interested in saying that the services
you know what I'm interested.
Which are not costing the airline at all. They are not costing the airline at all.
Why should we blame the airline? You're creating. Madhukar Jaitley. First of all, I'm coming to you. Madhukar Jaitley. One second. Sabir Ali, keep quiet. Sabir Ali, 1 minute.
Arnab, let me complete. I will have to say. Let me say.
Mr. Jaitley, your facts are wrong. Your facts are thoroughly 100% wrong. You're 100% wrong because the government is creating the rules and telling the private airlines what to do. Can any private airline afford not to do what the government is telling it to do? And then you are telling them, why are the private airlines treating us like this?
Done so far. Till today, till the time of doing this program, this has not been happening.
Mr. Jaitley, first of all, please get your facts right and know how people are treated in Air India. Okay? Absolutely. And they are first. Secondly, you have no business trying to now extend your influence to private airlines. Because by behaving in this manner, you are trying to force yourself to get. You are behaving like parliamentary bullies. You are behaving like a bunch of political bullies. You are forcing the airlines to treat you differently. And I'd say this, you should be worried today that when you fly on an airline, somebody, if you are treated like that, some common citizen is going to come to you and say, what right do you have to behave like this? This is a free country. By the way, Jitendra Bhargava wants to take you on. Jitendra Bhargava.
Mr. Jaitley. I have never done that in the past.
Mr. Jaitley.
Done that in the past.
The two airlines, Air India and Jet Airways, which offer business class on their flights, have on their website displayed what are the privileges and amenities that are extended to a business class passenger. Please have a look at it and then have a look at the orders that have been issued by DGCA to the airlines or what Air India has been extending over a long period of time. Let us not forget, all these practices came in when Air India was operating in a monopoly environment.
And the airlines which they are charging rates.
We are not talking if you can pay.
That they are offering.
You see, Ajit saying.
Common man, rather than saying that whatever
Mr. Jaitley,
the services that they are
Ajit saying.
Mr. Jaitley, they have listed down what a business class passenger is entitled to. Please take those kind of privileges. Nobody
the problem is Ajit.
But anything beyond given is not desirable.
Ajit Singh, I have something to say to Mr. Ajit Singh. Mr. Ajit Singh, Mr. Jaitley,
It is at the cost of the airlines. It is at the cost of
Now, 1 minute, please. Bear me out. You see, I'll tell you one thing. I assure you that you will have to stand in line. I assure you, Mr. Sabir Ali, Mr. Jaitley, I assure you the people of India will make sure you stand in line. That nobody will walk with you. Nobody will give you any special privileges. Nobody will carry your bag. Nobody will help you through security. You will have to stand in line. You will have to behave yourself because that ticket of yours is paid for by the taxpayer. We have a caller, and the caller is Sharmishta from Bangalore. Let's get Sharmishta from Bangalore on the news hour tonight. Sharmishta from Bangalore, go ahead. Sharmishta, make your point. Sabir Ali, calm down. We will take away every single freebie or privilege you're trying to get. Yes, Sharmishta. Sharmishta. Yes, Sharmishta.
My question is directed to all the politicians on the debate tonight.
Yeah, go ahead.
We pay money for the smooth working of the government, and politicians make use of this money for their luxuries and comforts. Then they want special privileges in airlines. How can they make such frivolous and outrageous demands? How far will their Lal Battiisms go?
Absolutely, Sharmishta. You know, the lawyer come politician Rahul, who's sitting next to me, was trying to give a legal argument, trying to find some loophole to justify special situations. I'd say everyone, 1.3 billion people of India, all have special situations. You don't have special situations. Ajit Singh is the civil aviation minister. He's not the viceroy of India. So he should, you know. So you want to answer Sharmishta tonight, Rahul?
Yeah. Well, Arnab,
yes,
like I've told you, most of the privileges which have been granted to these elected representatives do not justify or do not have any sound reasoning. However, it would be wrong to give a blanket ban to all the privileges.
If it doesn't have reasoning, take it back.
Now let me tell you.
No, anything that has no reasoning, take it back.
If there are ambulances have a blue beacon on top of them.
A member of parliament is not a walking, talking ambulance. That's the most ridiculous argument I've heard.
How do you compare an MP to an ambulance? Don't try and ridicule something before you hear them totally.
How do you compare an MP to an ambulance?
If you have the patience of listening to me, you'll know.
Should be compared to a fire engine.
If you have the patience of listening to me, you'll know.
You just said
hold on for half a second and you'll know.
You just said there is no logic to what you said.
Let me complete, Mr. Arnab Goswami. If you have the courage to listen to what I'm saying, if you have the courage, please keep quiet for half a second.
I don't have the time.
Okay. So there are ambulances which have blue beacons on top of them. There are some ambulances which misuse these lights. That does not mean we can ban these lights totally.
An MP is not an ambulance.
Therefore, there are certain privileges which
if Derek O'Brien doesn't need them.
If there are any MPs who are misusing these facilities, we need to shame.
Oh God.
We need to shame such MPs.
Derek O'Brien will reply.
To expose such MPs.
Derek O'Brien will reply. Derek O'Brien. Comparing MPs to ambulances, what next? I don't know. Maybe
I'm surprised at the way Arnab Goswami can even think and compare. That's not what I said. If he does not, a seasoned journalist, a reputed journalist like Arnab Goswami does not understand such a simple fact, I really don't know what to say after that.
Just understand that all the royal treatment you get should be snatched away from you.
I just understand you like to confuse issues and you don't like to see the right point made.
I assure you, the politicians in this country in our lifetime are going to have all these special privileges taken away from them. I assure you they will stand in line. I assure you they will behave themselves. And I assure you that if one of them tries to misbehave, he or she will be exposed in such a manner that they will learn a lesson for the rest of their lives. Derek O'Brien, last word to you. Derek O'Brien, last word to you.
Arnab Goswami, I was expecting you to shame
Derek O'Brien. You
do your homework better and then conduct.
Derek O'Brien, don't trip over your own argument. Yes. Derek.
Arnab, two quick points. One is, I think it's all MPs across parties need to address this issue of not using all these unnecessary privileges, and I want to end this program with a thought that yes, we can think about it. We're very open to the idea of converting all the VIP lounges into lounges for senior citizens.
Good point.
Show you're over 65 years old.
I back that.
Go and use the lounge.
I back that. Let the senior citizens get the support. Take it away from the MPs.
Very good.
And all politicians. Forever. Thank you very much for joining me on this debate tonight. Thank you.